and this is our Life in Question edition, the Urban Book of Questions by my best friend Stella Nova. This book is basically about questions. It's getting to know your friends, family, your partner, and it's good for family functions, events, and different things like that, just to kind of get to know the people that you are around and just hear their point of view on different questions. So we are asking all of our guests a couple questions out of her book with the Life of Question edition. And today joining us, we have the Mako girls. How you guys doing?
We're good.
I feel like I've been watching y'all grow up, like literally.
Yes.
Like, I mean, since y'all was
So
little.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. So tell everyone who you are,
Right.
And where you're from.
Yeah, so what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mimi.
I'm Anai.
Yo, it's Keena.
And we're the Mako Girls. We're a sister pop group out of the ATL. We've been doing music for 10 years, and we're all based, born and raised in ATL.
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Man, 10 years.
10 years.
It don't seem like that long, but it has seemed like that long because you guys, like I said, were little and now you're all grown up.
I would say with the first 10 years, like the first 5 years of us just being Mako Girls was just us getting out there, like people like getting to know us, and then even within that first couple of years was us trying to figure out like how our sound was as artists. We didn't really understand. We was just like making music and just being out there just to let the world know, hey, we're here.
Right.
Like these last couple of years has really been like the foundational point of this is who we are, this is our sound, this is our audience that we want to
This is our style.
This is our style, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And did you guys come up with that collectively? How did that all come about? Just knowing all of that, the style, the sound.
We literally just sat together not too long ago, just like going down like all our pictures and being like, okay, what is really our style? Like, what can we describe it as? Or each girl in the group, because when you're watching a girl group, you want to pick your favorite. You want to find somebody that you can naturally like connect with. So we each just took pictures that best represents ourselves and wrote like, okay, I'm girly, I'm trendy, I'm baddie, and like that's what we did for literally each girl, and it really made us open our eyes to who our audience is, who's going to gravitate to us more, or even the events that we go to, because we just did some events for an after party for like anime things, and they be having a great time, and they love our music. Just anybody who just wants to have a good time and have a good feeling.
And I would say for like our sound, we all collectively like get together like, okay, what things do we want to put inside our music, or what things we want to hear? Because we know we love bass. We love our songs to be just bumping. So okay, we want something that has like bass, but also have like a sing, rapping cadence, have a melody. And for me, I would say like even making a song feel more alive and having like animated things just to like build the song up a lot more.
Nice. How do you guys balance everything? Your career, school, family?
Schedule. Literally everything to a T. Like we have like a group chat. It's like it's called Mako Business or something. And basically in that group chat, we'll send what's going on that week, whatever we have planned going on that week. Like let's say I want to go to the gym. I'll be like, okay, Tuesday I'm going here, or Thursday I'm going here, and they'll coordinate. Like if they're hanging out with friends or their significant others, and I'm like, oh, well I have something this Friday, and then our manager, like sometimes even though we do schedule a lot of stuff, this stuff just if it's a show interview that takes priority, so we all understand it on that same consensus of if something important comes up, we will drop whatever we have that day to make sure that we're there so that we can progress further in this industry. But it is definitely through scheduling. If we did not have that, it would
the
be
calendar on the iPhone to be specific, but the alerts and 30 minutes before, because we're girls, we're always ready behind. So like all of that really just makes sure that we're in line for whatever, and then to balance out what we have to do. So like she said, we've had things, even if we have plans with our friends, we put it in the calendar, and if something pops up, they already know, they've been around us for so long, so it's just, okay, we're gonna just change the time, because obviously our career comes first.
Right. And do you get a lot of support from your family members and friends, understanding that the career comes first?
Yeah, they do understand. They've grown up with us literally since we started passing out flyers in middle school. Like they've seen the whole process, so they understand.
During the process as well.
They was with us. So they really understand. I know some people don't, but like we kind of just keep the people around who do. We have what we call now like low maintenance friends. We don't have to text and call them every day. They already know what we're doing. They check in. They congratulate us in group chats. Like that's kind of how we stay in touch. But they really understand the process.
Mm-hmm. Has there been days to where either one of you were like, look, I can't do it today. I just need my day to just have my space, do some me time, self-care.
Right.
Yes, no, there's definitely been times because even with us being like independent artists in this, like we have to literally wear the hats in everything, plan all of our visuals, plan our photo shoots, plan music videos, when we're releasing what song, and it like literally every day you have to wear a different hat or multiple hats at the same time. And I'm like, bro, I need a break. Like, don't talk to me about music today. I want to sit down, play my video games, watch my favorite YouTubers, and just like chill because it can be overwhelming like at times and just have to constantly do that.
I literally just have to escape the house completely because we all work together, we're all sisters, our managers, our parents, so the conversations can continue to go on and the house is like our workspace. So I literally have to get out the house and like, now I really can't do nothing because I'm not near anything that I can get work done with. So that's basically like how I kind of separate and like get a little break from the music stuff. It's just
I just lock my door.
I
don't lock the door now.
Don't bother me.
You don't bother.
You see, or like we'll try to communicate like, hey, I'm not feeling it right now, or like we're not feeling where we're at right now. Let's kind of like reset and then reignite the flame because sometimes you do get tired and sometimes you get low in motivation. So sometimes watching something that you like or something that like inspired you to start it just to kind of reignites it to like, okay, I can hop back in that.
Right. Yeah. And you had mentioned something as far as your parents managing you. How is that like? Because now it's like you gotta deal with them all the time. Like they're your manager, mom, dad. It's like there's no break.
It's good because we know they have our best interests at heart. So all the moves is for a reason. But you know, there's those days.
Those first couple years is very.
The conversation.
You know how like you see pageant moms and they're just like, say this, do that.
Right.
They got the voice,
like all of that.
Yeah.
And like we'll be again like we're 10 years into this and they'll sometimes be like, hey, make sure you say this or drop this, and we're like, we
got it.
We know.
We're gonna say it.
It can be overbearing at times, but with them having our best interests, it's like we're very grateful for them for also putting in a lot of money because it's like not just the aspect of okay, well they gotta drive us around. Like it costs to be in this industry a lot, especially just to like breaking music too. So I give them that.
Right, I give them that. Yeah, they really, really helped us out a lot with a lot of the stuff that we have going on, and they want us to learn. Oh, my goodness. She said, make sure your phone's on good.
I have do not disturb, but I have an alarm. See, the alarms also is how we keep track of our schedule.
She said,
well, we was just talking about the schedules and keeping track and alerts, so
that was pretty post.
See, now you're on my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
But regardless, they pretty much make sure that we're on track with everything, and we can appreciate them for all the work that they put on. It seems, I think now I remember where I was going. Now we have to really just sit with the three of us and come up with the vision, with the idea, because it can be difficult with multiple like people having different goals. So it's like, what are we looking for? What are we trying to achieve? And then we present it to them. So that way everybody's on the same page and they have ideas, they throw it in, but we already are set with what we want to accomplish this year, maybe what something we want to get done. So we're really working on that, like talking in the group, putting it out there.
And also trying to give them like a break because now that we're getting older, we're like, okay, we want to try to take on a little bit more and like relieve a little bit of the stress.
Yeah.
Like, go out on a date or something.
Nice. And that's good. I think it's great that you guys have your parents as managers because like you said, they have your best interests, you know, and in this industry, it could... it's a lot going on and so many people are getting scammed and schemed and it's just, you know, you want someone that is going to be there for you and make sure that everything is done properly and that they have your best interest and, you know, they're not trying to get over on you because you hear a lot of those stories. one of the questions that some viewers wanted us to ask you guys is, what do you guys like to do for fun?
Okay. For fun, I'm a foodie, so I like to go try different places. I like to go eat. That's pretty much what I like to do. Or I like to I'm the girly girl, so I like to go get my nails done or my hair done. Like, I like the maintenance stuff. That makes me have a good time. Like, eat.
I'm with you on the
cute,
food. Like, I love
and
you
I'm
too.
good.
I grown to appreciate actually going out to eat. Before I wasn't like that. I'm like, oh, I want to go somewhere. Now I'm like, so there's this Japanese barbecue restaurant that I really want to try.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, always finding new places to go try and eat. Yeah.
I would say for me, I love training Muay Thai. So the art of Thai, boxing, kicks, elbows, the art of eight limbs. So I do that. When I'm not doing Mako girls, I'm like, okay, when's the gym, guys? I'll be back a couple hours from now. I'll train that. Or I love to play video games. So the one I'm playing right now is The Last of Us, and I just spend my time. I'm not editing, doing nothing else. I'm just chilling, playing the video game all day.
Now, what type of game is that?
It's like a how do you describe it? It's like story based, but action. So you get you kind of immerse in the game, so they kind of show a plot, and then you have to do the action.
Make decisions.
Yeah, make decisions. Not what is it? There's another game called The Walking Dead. We can only make choices in the game.
Oh, okay.
With this one, you have to actively kill it. It's like mixing Call of Duty with Walking Dead, to where you make the choices or really just follow the story, and then you actively play and get rid of any mobs or any monsters, then bots and games.
I would say for me, I like watching anime or murder mysteries. I like doing jigsaw puzzles or crafting because I like to be very hands-on. Playing video games, and I try to get me to play a video game. I got frustrated with the game, so I slightly quit, but I'm gonna get back to it. Playing games with my friends as well, because I do also stream on the side of doing Mako Girls. So I'll stream with my friends. We'll all play Call of Duty, Fortnite, or Apex.
Nice.
They just drag me in.
So you're not a gamer.
I'll play for fun, but they'll just drag me and be like, "Oh, this is a scary game. I want you to try," because they want to see my reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She did.
I think they do it for fun to make them laugh.
Well, we did Overcooked together, as a family.
There's one game that we
all
play
together.
I'm obsessed.
Okay. How do you guys feel about mental health nowadays? Because not even just teenagers, you have the younger generation right now, 10, 12 years old, that are going through mental health issues, and with social media now, it's that skyrocket with the bullying, and there's been a lot of suicides as well. So what's your take on that, and how important is it to you guys that you stay on a good path when it comes to your mental health?
I would say it's extremely important, because I know for me, I get very overwhelmed. So if I'm stressed out a little too much, everything is kind of out of place. So I'll have to kind of get back to myself, okay, I'm gonna have to calm down, either clean or do something to kind of restart my day or restart how I feel about going on. So I would say even talking to friends or having people that are close by, being selective with your friends is very important too, because then the people that you have around you are going to affect your mood. So if you have somebody that's going to constantly put negative stuff into your life, then you want to be negative or see everything negatively.
Yeah.
But if you have somebody that's giving you life and be like, hey, I can see you doing this, or I can see you elevating and doing this, just keep doing something, keep being productive, keep doing something that can help you out or better your life, then those people will boost your levels of happiness.
I would even say even just taking the social media aspect, especially just with what you see on the media, every day, constantly, there's always something. You can either see something bad going on in the world, or I know my friend, she has issues of just body positivity with herself, and so seeing all different types of people's body and what's normalized. And honestly, if you keep immersing into that all the time, then you're gonna also forget what reality actually looks like for most people, or just how your reality is, and you have to learn to literally separate yourself from it and just take a break from the phone, not even getting on social media, and then even reinstilling confidence within yourself, and to know hey, if this is my body type or this is how I feel, I have to learn to be comfortable with yourself, because a lot of people compare. There's so much to compare yourself to online that if you constantly constantly pour into other people, you're not pouring into yourself, and then therefore you lose the confidence within yourself, or even just seeing bad stuff online all the time. You start to think, what is there good out there? Like you have to take that break from it, know what you can work on, what you can fix, or what is good currently going on, and then just being able, if you want to like help with what's going on in the world, and doing the steps you can, but constantly immersing in it won't help you. It will only deteriorate your mental state, and you'll just keep going down. So like always having a healthy separation from the stuff going on online.
Yeah, she took a lot of my answers. But I was gonna say definitely with mental health, like I personally feel like I have that kind of thing going on where it's like a confidence thing where you're always watching other people. You're watching them because you're inspired, but it can easily turn into, like she said, comparison and feeling like you're not doing enough. Like something you were so excited about, you're doing in your life, you're watching other people and you're like, now I'm not as happy about what I was doing. So it's definitely a comparison where you have to learn and draw the line on if somebody's inspiring you or you were like trying to be like that person. And sometimes you really have to take them, unfollow them, you love them, you like supporting them, but you just can't watch them right now because it's gonna just mess with your mind, just thinking that you're not doing enough when you're doing the best you can in the position you're in. So I feel like even separating from the people sometimes that you're so like inspired by, just to really see where you're at and not thinking that you're doing so little because of what everybody knows. Yeah. So I feel like that is a big thing as well. It's good to be inspired, but you don't want to feel like you're trying to be like somebody else.
Yeah.
And then trusting like your own intuition, being able to like really sit with your thoughts. And I talk to a lot of my friends, a lot of my people around me are very real. I think keeping people around you who's going to tell you the truth too, so you're not just being a certain way to everybody and thinking it's okay. Like really having people you can talk to and just letting all your feelings out is important, because bottling that in, something's gonna break. So I feel like having good friends to just vent to. You could be completely wrong, but you just need to let it out some way. So I feel like having those good friends is a big thing.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because that was going to be my next question. Like, how do you guys do? Like, what are the outlets for you when it gets to that point? Because just life in general can be overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? And then you guys are in the industry, so it's like now you're having to maintain your career, school, family, and just life in general. So when you get to those moments where you're feeling overwhelmed, like what advice would you give someone to just kind of get through that, or what are some things that you do to get through it?
I mean, for me, like it was like recently, like I had a breakdown about like everything that we had to do and what we've done and what we still have yet to do. I literally had sat there and had cried about it, because I was like, this is just so much. And with us, like even just like the finances behind just like investing into your career, like it was all just so heavy, and I literally mentally like couldn't deal with it, and so I just cried. Like sometimes you just gotta literally let it out, because it's like this is just so much, I can't do this. And then, like, but once you do, like I was able to think clearly afterwards, and so I had like wrote down the stuff that I can actually target. What can I make more of? What can I like really just put most of my effort into right now? And then once I get in a better financial situation, then where can I take it? And then from there, I was like just kind of writing out a plan of what you can currently do, what you need, what you want to do, and then like how you will get there. Versus like, because I literally just said, sometimes you just gotta go through it.
Yes, you do. I tell any and everybody, like, don't hold it in. Like you gotta let it out. And like you said, once you let it out and you just bawl and cry, and it's like, okay, I'm good now. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and in order to get to where I need to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like it's good to do like a reset. It's okay to always feel like you just need to like, just do everything to feel like you can start over, I guess, in a situation where it feels like it's a lot going on. Because it's already a lot of baggage in Mako Girls. Then you have your own personal life that you're trying to get in control, and then you have things you want to do on the side. So definitely a reset. Let's start off and know where I'm going, where I'm trying to go with everything that I'm doing. Is what I'm doing even making sense? Do I need to take away what's like not even working for me? So I feel like it's okay to reset, like rebrand, basically just always being able to like tap back into yourself, making sure that you're on the right track, that what you're doing is like putting towards it and not just kind of like busy work. So
I would say for me, I have more of an expressive outlet. I like to sing. So certain songs, there'll be certain songs that I'll play that I'm like, okay, that fits the mood for what I'm feeling at the moment. So if I'll like sing this song and get it all out, then I'd be like, okay, what things that I can do to kind of progress where I am? Because even if I'm like down and out, I'm like, okay, so what can I do to kind of pick myself back up again? I'll make to-do lists afterwards, or like something to kind of like, I would say it's like mindless activities. So like a puzzle or like a word cross, like something to do to kind of make your brain think, but just not as much to where it's like you're thinking over time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's something that you mentioned, music, because that's like my outlet too.
Okay.
Music is just, it's amazing. Like you can cook the music, you can get motivated to music, you can cry to music, mad with music, fall in love with music. And I was watching an interview with Bootsy, and he was saying that Jasmine Sullivan, he loves Jasmine Sullivan. He was like, her albums got him through a lot of, you know, situations that he was going through in life. So music, yes, it definitely is an outlet for you as well. One of our viewer questions also wanted to know if you guys are dating.
Yes. Keita and I are. I've been in a relationship for about 5 years. He's literally there through all of it. He's our best friend, our staff employee when we need him, drive us around. He eats me, like his best thing ever. He's always supported me. He's the one I've probably been to the most, and will keep it real. So he sees like when I'm crying, when I'm in a good mood. He knows when, he literally knows, not even just me, he knows like all of us and how we work, because he's been around for so long. He's like, I know y'all gonna be about another hour. I know y'all gonna be late. It's okay. Like he knows exactly how we move, so I appreciate that. He's been patient with Mako girls too, because there's been dates we've been on and I literally had to go back home because we had rehearsal or we had a vacation and we had to push it back because I have a show. So he's definitely been there for all the like ups and downs, whatever happens. He's able to adjust, and he's never complained being like, oh, this is too much.
Right.
So
that's
I'm
great.
grateful.
I've been dating my boyfriend for almost 4 years. Next month will be our 4-year anniversary. He is very protective of like all of us, so he'll be like almost like the security guard basically whenever we're like going out to events.
To a club, he was the security. Like
he was the security. He was watching my sister, making sure like they try to holler, like not this. And he's also like very caring. He supports us a lot. He also like pushed me when I'm not feeling motivated enough. He'd be like, come on, it's time to get up. You've been working hard enough. You gotta go ahead and keep going. So he'll help me like motivate myself, and also like I'll say put up with my mindless talking, because I'll talk his ear off about any and everything. So I love the fact that he listens. He's very communicative about like, hey, if you feel like you're doing this, make sure you say something. Do this, and like boost yourself up, or show where you can like tell them where your strengths are. Show what you can do.
Nice.
I appreciate that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we are going to go into our life in question. So I'm going to ask you guys a question out of life in question. It's the Urban Book of Questions.
Okay.
She also has a card game too as well. So tell me left or right, and I'm going to read a question off of the left or right.
Right.
You look like you about to say left.
Yeah, I was looking. But she didn't say anything. I just said right.
Okay, the question, your question was processing. You asked, but she answered right. Fine.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, we've been going left all day. All right. So, do you like to fall asleep with the TV on or the radio on?
The TV on.
TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put it super low. I need light. I need to hear that background noise. Yeah.
Okay. In your opinion, what are the 3 worst fashion trends of all time?
You know what the people were wearing? I don't know which. I think it one of the. It's between the 50s to like 70s or 80s range. But when they had like the bodysuits over the leggings with like, I don't know, their workout outfits.
Were they like the high waters and they went up?
It was just like they had like this.
The bodysuits over the tights.
And then they just had all these random accessories as they're working out. It just did not look right. Like I couldn't take nobody seriously. Like I still can't to this day. I think that's one. We'll each give one.
Okay. Keena, do you know one? Maybe versus me. I'm trying to think. I'm a tall girl, so I'm just going for me personally. Like any pants that just sit too short for me. Like everything looks like high water.
Yeah,
like, I'm too tall. I need it to be like down to my ankles.
Yes.
And people be like laughing at me when I have my pants like drag. When I have pants that drag on the floor, I'm like, no, don't change it. It's rare that happens. I like my pants to drag on the floor.
Yeah, I can relate. Me being 5'9".
I would say it'll be certain mesh tops for me.
Oh, and like back in the day,
Like everything was mesh, and I'm like,
yeah.
okay,
Mesh
can we
colors.
get something without mesh?
Yeah, I agree with that.
It was like back to back.
Okay.
I couldn't take it for a little bit.
All right. And last but not least, and all three of you have to answer this.
Okay.
What is the worst thing or name you've ever been called by someone in an argument?
Words.
I'll say Two-Faced. I feel like I try to keep it real, or as real as I possibly can.
Yeah.
So, you call Two-Faced.
I don't know how I feel about like my answer because I don't really get into too many arguments because I don't want it to go left. But somebody, well,
It was there when you were a kid, like
and a
little.
kid too. I don't even know.
I'm thinking gaming wise.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
gaming wise,
Gaming wise,
you
I
can
call it
everything
N-word.
under
I
sun.
got told to go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I had to set people in place.
I would say, yeah, only in person and
It was like I was just called a mean girl, but that wasn't like I think
Yeah, that
a mean girl.
I mean, hey, if you're a nice girl, you know.
But I was like, I kind of only took it like in a good way because I'm thinking of mean girls. And I'm like, that's all I got it with me. So I'm a mean girl. Then okay, but I just don't see myself as a mean girl. Like she said, the Two-Faced thing, like you're one way in front of me, a different way. No, I say the same thing to everybody. It's just if you can take like what I'm telling you or not. This is really the question.
yeah, I would say the mean girl more because this is all one situation. Like
Okay.
this is like a family
thing. It was, yeah.
It was the most ironic comment we got because it was like it was you, but yeah, again like
or we're the same. We treat people the way we want to be treated. So if we talk to you this way, we expect to get that back. And we don't. We always come with good energy, like trying to make people laugh,
or trying to be cordial.
Trying to be cordial.
They didn't take it as cordial. They said it was
Y'all be fake. Yeah, you're being
It was
nice.
like, wait,
No, that's us being nice and like we're wanting you to give that back to me. I don't want you coming at me some kind of way. So I'm gonna talk to you the way I want to be talked to.
Nice. So tell us what you got coming up next and how everyone can find you.
All right, so we're gonna be in New York City next week. We're super excited. We're playing at Webster Hall
For the Linden and Anime NYC
after party. We're so excited for that. We have a song called "Cut to the Chase" out now, and we're getting ready to release some new music. Levels to This is gonna be the next song. So
love this.
Love this. Levels to This. My bad. Love This is gonna be the next song. So you guys get ready for that. We're so excited because it's coming with new visuals. It's coming with everything under the sun. So we're ready to turn up with you guys.
And of course, working on more music, being in the studio a lot more.
Oh yeah, we have some
You
time.
guys
We
get
got
ready to
some
see
heat.
the evolution of Mako Girls music. So now it's like, you know, those topics of people like talking about boys and relationships, all that stuff. Like we're kind of dabbling into that more, you know, or just like having fun. A lot of those songs are about to be releasing very soon, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And you guys can find those songs, and we are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok
At Mako Girls. You can subscribe to us on YouTube at Official Mako
You
Girls.
can check out all of our information and get our merch on our website at www.makogirls.com.
MakoGirls.com. Mako Girls is spelled
MakoGirls.
Notice that's a K, not a C.
I love the NSYNC.
Thank you.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming to Comfortable Conversations TV. It's always good to have you guys. I'm just loving you guys. I've seen the growth. You guys are doing so amazing things.
Thank you.
And I just wish you all the best. You have so much in store. God is just continuously blessing you guys each and every day. And I will continue to support you guys. So you guys follow the Mako Girls on all social media outlets. Thank you so much for joining Comfortable Conversations TV. And we are out.